Science Chorus, and you are watching the Arizona Music Show.
About 100 miles northwest of AZ Music in Phoenix lies Russell Steele's other music store, AZ Drum and Music, in the mountain town of Prescott, Arizona. It opened in 2007 and is modeled after the Phoenix store. While much smaller than the flagship store, AZ Drum and Music offers all the same services, including a state-of-the-art repair shop run by Mario Amadeo.
Okay, if I can find where I threw everything on Saturday, this is my Monday.
Mario has over 30 years in the repair industry and is a graduate of the Roberto Venn School of Luthery. His specialty lies in the restoration of vintage instruments.
Mario's the old man of the business. He is another independent contractor, and he has his own hours. He comes and goes as he pleases. And which is, everything happens like that up here in Prescott, I found out. Everybody sort of is laid back to the point of where they just come and go as they please. I'm having a hard time getting used to that because I wasn't used to that in the business, but that's the way it is up here in the mountains. So anyway, he's probably the best tech I've had in 7 stores. He's in the top 2. He knows everything there is to know about building, repairing, refret. He's an excellent crack guy as far as guitar work and violins, any kind of woodman. He's excellent. Not a bad refinishing guy as well. And we try to keep him as busy as he can come in and do, as far as getting him out of bed and getting him in here. He usually comes in about 2 o'clock, maybe 2 to 6, 4 hours a day.
Hey, Russ, right up the street.
Sure. Okay.
I'll see you in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Bye.
Now what he told me 2 hours ago?
But he can crank them out when he gets going. He's an excellent employee, or a contract employee I should say, and he just knows his business. Excellent.
Right now I'm just wiping it down. I had to put a spring in the pickup, and I'm using a paper towel and Windex on this guitar because this guitar is polyurethane, plastic, so the Windex is fine. You don't really want to do that on a lacquered guitar. And that's the way it is. It is what it is.
I need one for me. And we don't have one, and you don't have one. I was even going to steal one.
Making his weekly pee-pile trip, David has come up from the Phoenix store to swap out unsold merchandise and bring back items from Prescott to be sold at the store down in the valley. Besides Russell, David is really the only employee that visits both stores, which gives him the unique opportunity to interact with both staffs and sometimes confirm some details about the guys in Phoenix.
So, odd little fact I didn't know. I hear Todd's bald.
He's almost bald.
I hear he's bald.
He's going bald.
Prescott store manager Josh Morrison has worked at AZ Drum and Music since 2008. He heads the guitar, amp, and accessories departments, as well as handling all special orders and customer relations. He also handles the rental department, as well as packing and shipping any items sold on eBay.
So in 2007, when I moved up here, I found a great need for a tall, lanky kid, because I was building what's called a build-out on this building. That means putting in all the slat wall, which I actually put grid wall in here because we have bricks to put it on. So here I am struggling to put this in there, and in walks this kid about 6'5", and he's just standing there looking at me, struggling away with my other helpers. And I said, "Hey kid, you need a job?" He's going, "Yeah, I'd help." So I brought him over, and that's how we met Josh. So Josh Morrison ended up being an excellent manager. He's young, but he's learning very well. He's responsible, he's dependable, loyal, and trustworthy.
Chris Marshall is an employee in training at AZ Drum and Music. He's actually an apprentice music store owner and is fast learning from Russell how to run a store. In addition to his apprenticeship, Chris is also a talented guitar player and now teaches guitar lessons at the store's music school. Through his dedication to learning the business and his stellar work ethic, Chris has more than proved himself to be a valued member of the Prescott staff.
Checking up on what he's working on right now. Just getting an update, see what is going to be put up on eBay, because he's fixing a couple of our higher-end guitars. So just seeing what he's working on. It looks like he's actually got a lot on his plate, so I'm just gonna offer my services, see whatever I can do.
Then we come to Chris Marshall. Chris is the youngest member of the staff, and he's pretty much an apprentice. He's an excellent worker, very reliable, good, knowledgeable little hand to have. He does a lot of research on items that are selling on eBay, as well as he's a good cleaning up guy. He cleans up all the items that we get. He's a very good tester, and just a good general around kid to have around. He's learning the ropes from the bottom up, but he's doing a good job.
Unlike the mega metropolis of Phoenix, Prescott is a small, tight-knit community. Local musicians are always coming into the store to try out new instruments. On most days, the store is filled with the sound of drums and guitars being tested out by the locals, many of whom are accomplished musicians. On the next episode of the Arizona Music Show.
Going to the War concert.
One of my favorite bands of all time, War. Lowrider.
The show travels to Tim's Toyota Center in Prescott Valley, Arizona for a tribute to local veterans and a concert by the band War.
And we're really high up, so Russell isn't feeling too good because he's afraid of heights.
Join us Saturday, November 5th at 4:30 a.m. on AZTV for part 1 of a special 2-part episode of the Arizona Music Show.
Rock me, baby!
Hi, I'm Russell from the Arizona Music Show. Did you know that each and every episode of the Arizona Music Show showcases professional and independent musicians from around the world? If you would like to be a professional featured artist or band, or would like to submit your original music for scoring on one of our programs, please visit thearizonamusicshow.com for details.
I'm just drum that we got used, that we took in trade, and we always like to take them apart, clean up the hardware real nice so it's as shiny as we can get it, and want to try to get it back to as new a looking condition as we possibly can. Check out the heads that are worn real bad, we always replace, we almost always replace them anyway. And I'm putting the kick head on right now for this drum, and we just clean the shell real good, clean the inside of it out, because it's amazing the stuff you can find inside a drum. It gets pretty strange. And,
Manager Gary Flowers heads up the rental department at AZU Drum and Music. He oversees the sale and rental of brass, orchestra, and classical stringed instruments. He has a master's degree from ASU in music education and band instrument instruction. He joined the Prescott staff in 2008. He is also certified in woodwind instruments and is currently teaching music at Yavapai College in Prescott.
I am kind of a woodwind specialist, clarinet, sax, and flute, but working in the store I've done a lot of different things, including drums, but since I was a teacher for a long time, I have a fairly decent knowledge of most of the standard band instruments.
Gary Flowers, I should say the genius of the whole corporation, because I'm telling you, he's the only one that has a degree, and he's an excellent woodwind instructor as well as a play tester, and he inspects all the instruments as far as band instruments, which we deal a lot of. He's very dependable, he's excellent, he comes in all the time whenever I'm dragging my butt in and I have to go do stuff in the morning like banking, and avoiding snow piles. He's very knowledgeable in his product as far as woodwinds, saxophone, a flute. He teaches all of the above as well. And he handles a lot of the sheet music orders as well. And he's just a good old fun guy to be around too. So Gary's he's not the old man of the business, we leave that to Mario, but he's the most intelligent.
Hi Kent, Mario from AZ Music here. I'm looking at your guitar. It says Rebuild Nut. And I just wanted to get with you and see what you wanted me to do. If you wanted to put another graphite nut on or a nice bone nut on there, give me a call on my cell. This is Mario. Hey. Yeah, it is. Well, you got $10 coming to you. And who put that? Who worked on that nut? Who? Yeah, someone put super glue in the nut and stuff like that trying to fix it. Yeah. Yeah, super glue never works, and especially not on graphite. And best option is a bone nut. Well, I'll put it right on the bench and start on it right now. It's a simple way to get new nut slots. You out of here, John? Cut! Come back here. That's the bottom of the nut slot. It's actually a piece of the head stock plastic veneer, and I'm just getting a nice flat surface for this nut. I'm putting in there. Who cut shell and bone, like in Southeast Asia and stuff, you get white lung, just like coal miners get black lung. This stuff will go into your lungs and recalcify. When I do this, I leave them just a couple of thousandths high for the final, after I have everything fitted.
Those are the weirdest pedals. You gotta push in both them things on the side.
It took me a while to figure it out too.
I know. I've had people actually bring them back say, "This thing's broke.
Can't figure it out.
I can't even put a battery in it."
Right,
Do they work? You heard both of them?
I didn't hear them.
Well, that's what's called trying them out.
Well, as long as the light works, they will work.
How do you know that?
Because every pedal I've done works like that.
Okay. Well, buy these.
I trust them.
And if they don't work, it's coming out of your pay.
Okay.
Oh!
They blink 3 times, so that means that they work. With Digitex, did you know this? 3 times. It goes kind of like that's how they start out as brand new. When you plug in the pedal and it blinks and that means it will work. The more it starts doing that, or the slower time in between those 3 lights.
What if it has a bad
the
jack?
Quality.
Or something like intermittent.
Then it wouldn't have. It would have delayed it a bit.
You're telling me that it knows when it's broke?
No, the lights. Watch. Well, I can't break and show you, but I mean.
Well, just plug them in and make sure they work.
Okay.
That's gonna be funny if they don't.
I am getting this guy's shipping address, which is different than his PayPal address because he's bought so many guitars. The government of Poland is chasing him around because he's not allowed to import so many guitars per year. So he's got his friends buying the guitars for him, which is insane. So every time you sell something to anybody, it's always some freaking something else that you gotta do. So now I've got to get his friend's address and make sure it's addressed to his friend instead of him.
That's in Bogadozy, Poland. Whatever the hell that is.
This also has lining strips inside it, front and back. The other ones aren't like that. And look at the way this goes all the way up here.
The neck feels thick.
It's great. No, it's pretty much the same. Doesn't have the Grovers. What's the other thing? Oh, look at the binding. Do you notice it looks just like my Ibanez or Gretsch's? Remember the other one was like this wide and it came all the way out to here?
Mario has an act for not really showing up at the right time. Also, whenever he gets a new guitar, he'll be telling you about that guitar for a good 5 days. And since it's beginning of the week, I'm going to be hearing about it for a long time now. And it's always the same story over and over. I hear the same story. I can pretty much become an expert on that guitar, you know, by the end, and I can tell you pretty much anything about it just by him, you know, regurgitating everything, and I just keep on getting that info over and over and over.
Where does he go?
Hi, I'm Russell from Arizona Music. We have 2 locations, AZ Music at 3510 East Bell Road in Phoenix, and AZ Drum and Music, which is 223 Grove Avenue, that's downtown Prescott. We're a full-line music store. We have just about everything you can imagine, as well as repairs, band instrument repairs, electronic repairs, keyboards, you name it. We also have 2 music schools. We have Arizona Music School in Phoenix and Prescott Music School in Prescott. We teach just about everything you can imagine. So come and see us. We'd be happy to greet you.
On the next episode of the Arizona Music Show.
Going to the War concert.
One of my favorite bands of all time, War. Lowrider.
The show travels to Tim's Toyota Center in Prescott Valley, Arizona for a tribute to local veterans and a concert by the band War.
And we're really high up, so Russell isn't feeling too good because he's afraid of heights.
Join us Saturday, November 5th at 4:30 a.m. on AZTV for part 1 of a special 2-part episode of the Arizona Music Show.
Rock me, baby!
This week, the Arizona Music Show headed out to Talking Rock Ranch to film the Song of the Pines chorus. Before the show, some of the ladies were kind enough to sit down with us for a brief interview.
Hello, I'm Susie Lobaugh, and I'm from the Song of the Pines Chorus in Prescott, Arizona. I'm very happy to say that we are a group of women, 47 years in the making of an awesome adventure that's taking us to Houston, Texas for the International Harmony Classic Contest. I'm very proud to be the director of this lovely group of women, and I have to say not only are they lovely, but they're very talented. We come from all walks of life, and we represent all age groups. As a matter of fact, I'd like you to meet one of them now. Kay, tell us a little more.
Well, I'm Kay, and I've been a Sweet Adeline here in Prescott for about 5 years. My husband, first of all, was in the barbershop world on the men's side, so that got me interested in singing this style of music, which is pretty fabulous. It's one of the oldest music forms, music art forms in the United States. I sing lead. We have leads, basses, tenors, and baritones, and I'm going to introduce you now to Stephanie, who is our youngest member and one of our newest members. Here she is.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Valentine. I joined Song of the Pines Sweet Adeline Chorus in March of this year, so I haven't been part of it very much, and they scooped me up and brought me along with them to regional competition in Pasadena, and then now I'm going to Houston with everybody, and it's been a blast, and they've been very welcoming. I sing tenor, and I found the group online. I have a lot of background in music, and I really wanted a group to sing with, so I've been enjoying it a lot.
Well, my name is Judy Williams. I found this organization by attending Acker Night in 2005, which is the second Friday of every month in downtown Prescott area. So I encourage everyone to go and check it out. An awful lot of fun. Song of the Pines is a charter member of the Sweet Adelines International. So it's a worldwide organization. When we go to Houston, as Susie said, we're going to be competing against choruses from Sweden, England, other countries are in the big chorus division, New Zealand. It's just a non-stop organization. We sing with Region 21, which is Southern California, Arizona, parts of West Texas, and New Mexico. We won our competition first place 2 years in a row, which got us the invitation to go to Houston. So we're very honored to be representing Region 21 and all of the Sweet Adeline members throughout the world.
Legendary performer Toni Tennille was also on hand and was kind enough to give us a minute of her time and wish the chorus good luck at their upcoming competition in Houston.
Hi, my name is Toni Tennille. And some of you of a certain age might remember a song called Love Will Keep Us Together. That was my husband, Daryl, and I. We were known as Captain and Tennille. Had quite a few hits back in the 70s. And I'm here tonight for a benefit for a fabulous women's chorus here in Prescott called Songs of the Pines. When I was a kid, one of the things I loved the most was singing with other people, and my sisters, the three sisters, the Tennille sisters always sang together. When I was in college, I sang with the Glee Club, with the Women's Jazz Octet, the concert choir. What a thrill. And to hear these women sing, and they win all the time in competitions. So it's a real, real joy for me to be here to support this wonderful group.
The show was supposed to take place outside on the lawn, but unfortunately, the volatile mountain weather didn't cooperate. And of course, after everything was moved under cover, the rain let up and the sky cleared to provide a breathtaking sunset before the show.
All that I'm gonna do it